you. It was like not texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Ka'imi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
Okay, give some credit to the team covering the kick, but boy, what was he thinking? Stay in the end zone, take the knee, and help out your offense. Instead, you put your team in a really precarious position.
Play action. Now Jackson. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Moving inside the 20.
Wow, just one snap big, partner. The approach this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Here we go, let's go. Swap, another swap.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Hey, uno. Look hot.
Now Stroud. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jaden Higgins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook. And
so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he fires one incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
2nd and 10. Again, Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on. Ready.
Throwing is Jackson. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Robbie.
Stroud out of the gun here. Got a man. It's Collins complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud looking to throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Houston.
Already.
Mixing up the middle. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. These two teams all tied after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Already. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Throwing now is Stroud. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Where's the hot?
Stroud. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Jackson now. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got room. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
To throw again is Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, it was second and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
And Stroud now to throw.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now Lamar changing the look.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jackson.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
And they'll get this down to the 10. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
No, we changed it.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
They'll try and throw forward to Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Luke now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
That's the score. Ravens 21, Texans 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Final play of the half, Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that is incomplete. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Right to Texas. Out to the right, out to the right. 18, outside. Hey.
Man in motion left, that's Collins.
Hey, uno.
Back to throw, here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take over here near the 40. And that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Jackson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make...
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Jackson apparently a little unsure of things, so he'll call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now third down and very long.
Shot. No, we change it. Middle.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Interception. Here's Jackson. Hopkins on the ground over the middle. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
At the 43-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And he gets it down to the 32.
Here comes third and about a foot.
Brings up third down.
Here's Jackson to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Jackson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that part, man. I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now Stroud. On a slant, here's Collins.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Texans.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, King. Okay.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. More to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
10 yards on the big
Stroud looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
An 8-yard
Look the hot.
And the Texans 1st down.
Stroud to throw it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Keep on loving.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
And 20 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
And now what's this? They fake the spike.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably f*** you